You don't stay in certain patterns because they feel good. You stay because they feel familiar. The job that drains you, the relationship that keeps disappointing you, the habit you promised you'd outgrow, it's not comfort in the usual sense. It's predictable discomfort, and the brain prefers predictable pain over unpredictable change. Familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar possibility. Your nervous system is designed to detect threat. Uncertainty registers as risk. Even when the current situation is unpleasant, at least it's known. Your brain can map it. It can anticipate it. It knows where the emotional bruises will land. And prediction feels like safety. So you don't just tolerate certain pain. You recognize it. The brain is a prediction machine. Its primary job is not happiness. It's survival through accurate forecasting. When you stay in a familiar dynamic, your brain expends less mental energy. It already understands the script. Who will disappoint you? When tension will rise. How you'll respond. That reduces cognitive load. Certainty lowers stress, even when the certainty is painful. Change, on the other hand, forces recalibration. New behaviors, new reactions, new emotional outcomes. That costs energy. And the brain is conservative with energy, so it nudges you toward what it can predict, even if what it predicts isn't ideal. We often associate dopamine with pleasure, but dopamine is more about anticipation than joy. It spikes when something is expected and familiar. Even small, unhealthy loops can become chemically reinforced. Scrolling when you're lonely, texting someone who never fully shows up, replaying the same argument in your head. Your brain learns the pattern. And once a pattern is learned, it becomes efficient. The brain would rather repeat a painful pattern than face a blank page. Uncertainty disrupts dopamine prediction. And when prediction drops, discomfort rises. So the mind returns to the loop. Not because it's good, but because it's known. There's another layer. Pain, when repeated long enough, becomes part of identity. If you've always been the one who overgives, the one who tolerates, the one who handles it, stepping out of that role feels destabilizing. Because now you're not just changing behavior, you're challenging self-concept. And identity shifts are cognitively expensive. They require rewriting internal narratives, updating emotional memory, letting go of stories you've carried for years. Sometimes we don't hold on to pain because it hurts. We hold on to it because it's familiar to who we think we are. That realization can feel exposing, but it's also clarifying. If your brain gravitates toward familiar pain, it isn't broken. It's protective. It prefers a known struggle over an unknown outcome. It prefers predictable discomfort over unstable freedom. That doesn't mean you're doomed to repeat patterns. It means change will always feel slightly unsafe at first. Not because it's wrong, but because it's new. Growth isn't just about choosing better outcomes. It's about tolerating the temporary uncertainty that comes with them. And sometimes the most important shift isn't forcing yourself out of familiar pain. It's recognizing what your brain is trying to protect you from. When you see that clearly, the pattern loses some of its grip. Not through motivation, not through pressure, but through understanding. And understanding is often where real change begins.